Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to yet more Total War Warhammer. Our crusade to rid the world of the filthy, bearded mongrel race known as the Dwarves is proceeding swimmingly. What do we got left? Well, Thorgrim's still alive. Black Crag is still a thing. Karazakarak is not still a thing, which is good. I was hoping of getting to Mount Squighorn before Estalia, but the sneaky little fuck seems to be probably going to get there before me, unless... nope. Wait, can I not... why can't I... is that... no. Oh, right, this is not friendly yet. No? Yes. No? No. Yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no. Yes, no? Fuck it.
So be it.
Right. Yes! Aha! Fuck you.
The Empire.
Fuck it. Let's just snatch it up from him. There we are. Much better.
I'll ignore that.
Fuck thou and all of thy kind. Ah, much better. They're honoured allies and everything, but I mean, mine. So, yeah.
What?
How about you chase the fatty? Fucking seriously? Seriously? Fuck you. 50-50. I'll grant you Thorgrim's a tough little cookie, but he's not that tough a fucking cookie.
Awaiting orders.
Right. Theon and Helmet, continue your glorious journeys. And as for Franz and Gunther and... Wilhelm? No, Emperor, yeah. Warhammer. Right, well, we've got Ekrund. Well, I should probably leave something back here, yes. Warhammer, you can occupy Dragonhorn Mines for the moment. Gunther, you'll take Bitterstone. And you'll keep a watch there, because I'm expecting there to be some dwarves down here that might try to, you know, pop in here and piss me off. That seems to be something the dwarves are pretty fucking good at, so we will take our precautions as to that.
Raise your weapons.
Hello, that's actually quite the fucking garrison, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Wow. Ah, that is quite the nasty little garrison, actually.
For Helden Hammer.
Downright uncomfortable, in fact. Is there anything else? No, no. Sure. Charge bonus for Pistoliers and Outriders. Well, I mean, I've got some Outriders. Why the fuck I would want to give them charge bonus is beyond me, but... eh. Why the hell not? Meh, why not? Grunty Mingle. Grunty Mingle. Right, well that's the south dealt with, for a while at least. How about the north? Is everything peaceful?
I refuse.
Well, I mean, there's a few Kislevids still bumping around, but... other than that... oh, yes, right, there's also an army of dwarves, because there's always a fucking army of dwarves.
By the comet. The nation calls.
Right, we have killed most of the agents, though, so... 18%, that's not great. That's not great either. Come on, one of you must be... nope.
The Empire.
No, none of you have to be anything, apparently. Right, well... goody good good.
How should we proceed?
Do have some Pious Drillmaster? Yes, Pious, why not?
No.
Well, I mean,
My plan.
they're fucking stuck here. They're somehow getting replacement troops, but I doubt they're getting much. So I can just leave them there for a little while, I think. Not really a problem. This could potentially be an issue. Oh, hello, what are you? Oh, spearmen. For a moment I thought they were pikemen or something. Well, I mean, I should be heading up here, but I really fucking hate that. Oh, that goddamn territory. I could could use raiding stance, I suppose. Well, yeah, I guess I could. That does cancel out attrition, doesn't it? Or is that only for Orkies? Not entirely sure. We'll find out, I guess. Speed of horse? No. Anything else useful? Not particularly. Right, let's just go for offensive stuff then. And Bird Boy here. Those two. Right, so if I... Actually, I'll wait his turn so they can regenerate a little bit, but... If I move you up, like, here, actually, if I just plop you out there... I can then do that, but I'm still going to be in friendly territory, so I'd prefer not, but then again, it's not really a massive issue. Fuck it. I mean, it's going to screw with my public order an absolute butt-ton, but...
Champion of the faith.
Minor problems. Besides, they're just peasants. Who actually gives a shit about peasants, huh? No one. Absolutely fucking no one.
By the comet.
I do have these to deal with, though. Is this attrition territory? Yes, kinda.
What does the Emperor bid?
Well, they can only cross there, so...
Ready.
If I place my golden ass right about there, and Bruno follows suit, then that should keep them on the proper side of the river. Supposedly. Right, is that it? I think is that all of my army? So I've got two down there, probably, yeah.
To the provinces.
Now, you, little veteran. Foe Seeker and Pistol Corpse. Right, well, I don't need you out here up anymore, Engineer Nicholas. You can head north, because... Well, I don't need you here. I don't even need you for order's sake. I mean... I actually have order buildings as the Imperium, so... Or, well, the Empire. You know, I've been catching myself in doing this recently. I keep calling the Imperium, as in 40k, the Empire, and I keep calling these fuckers the Imperium. Don't know why. My brain is probably trying to tell me something. Not entirely sure what it's trying to tell me, but then again... My brain does many silly things, so I'm sure it's nothing particularly important. Upgrade that. Alright, everything else is nice and stable, isn't it? Yeah, more or less. I mean, Prague is doing well. I could try and capture that, but... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure it's fucking worth it, frankly. Why don't you pop over there, and you can convince the local Chaos Worshippers to not be Chaos Worshippers. How about that? I'm sure that will work out just fucking fine. No problems whatsoever will be incurred with me trying to convince the local Chaos Worshipping population, who mostly spend their days eating each other, that they should convert to Christianity, or, well, Sigmaritism. Which, to be fair, is not that much different from Chaos. You still bash the enemy over the head with blunt objects quite frequently, so... It might not be as much of a conversion as many of them might originally think, but still, you know, the whole baby-eating thing. We're probably going to have to stop that. Probably. I mean... Personally, I don't really mind their dietary choices in and of itself, but... Well, you can't deny that it might have some negative effects on the men if their allies eat their children, you know? It's a potential problem. That should probably be dealt with at some expense. Then again, I mean, it would make them fairly cheap on a campaign. And yes, by the way, this is totally me arguing for baby eating being a part of modern military doctrine to cut down on... Who are you? To cut down on rationary costs. I really need to stop saying stuff like this, because at some point I have faith in myself becoming a very famous YouTuber, and somebody's going to fucking quote mine this shit, and I'm going to have a problem. Then again, I see, YouTubers have slowly but surely become kind of proper famous. Now, Granted, no one of my stature, obviously, but, you know, PewDiePie level stature, you know. Someone with fucking a small country, not even a small country, someone with a fairly large country's numbers of subscribers are actually considered newsworthy and almost celebrities, so let's hope that sometime in the future, when I'm dead and gone, someone will dig through the historical archives, also known as YouTube, discover me and quote mine that particular quote. Like, oh, back in the early 2000s, there were people arguing for using babies as emergency rations. Horrible time indeed. Well, at that point in time, we're probably living in SJW utopia anyway, so they're gonna need some scare stories from the dark old days where, what is it, 1 in 10 women are raped? Granted, that statistic has been disproven a couple times, but, well, generally speaking, you shouldn't let facts get in the way of a good narrative. Oh, hello, dwarves. Shit. Why did you pop up there? I don't want you there. Where the fuck did they go from? Oh, yeah, right, the underway. Ah, shit. Well, that's gonna complicate matters, because those little fuckers can pop up near downright anywhere. Pretty much cockroaches.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, that will make things interesting. Iron Rock is not really ready for, that.
I'll ignore that.
Maybe the Stallions will go pick on them. If they go up here, I can definitely take care of them. Shit. Do I have to? I probably should double back to deal with them, frankly, but... I mean, there is a fair bit of little bastards. Alright, Warhammer. I'll charge you with doubling back, and Gunter, I'll send you to Valiant Sorrow. That does open me up over here, but I'm thinking if I can attack them here as well, maybe I can keep them distracted and stop them from going over here. And this, I'm probably going to want to starve this a couple times, because, yeah. As for everything else, just keep upgrading the things. Is that? Yes, that's the, yeah, that is the money house. Speaking of money house, is Newland... Ah, yes, finally. It's probably been ready to upgrade like 5 turns at this point. I suspect the steam tank is going to come far, far too late to have any effect on anything, but just because doing something is pointless does not necessarily mean you shouldn't do it. Right, well, I don't have much of a chance of doing anything here. Target's effect, minus 80. Huh. I guess he has some abilities that affects that, because I mean, this doesn't fucking help much. Well, if he wants to attack Prague, I say he's welcome to it, because Prague is fairly well fortified. And indeed, raiding the local population, as I said, will decrease the attrition quite severely, and these guys are stuck. Alright, well you can stay there for a little while until I'm done upgrading things. That would be good. We need to get the economy going again. We need to make the Empire great once more, because we're down to a mere 23,000 gold a turn, which is, frankly, just unacceptable. Truly, it is so. Maybe I could build an army out of steam tanks, that would be interesting. I'm not actually entirely sure it would be particularly effective, but it would be hilarious. Build, build, build. Waste the money. Too much money. Didn't I have a witch hunter down here?
Yes.
Well, in all due technicality, I had 2 witch hunters down there, but they're kind of busy being in an army at the moment.
Let us forge our faith.
Yeah, that's not gonna do much. Well, he's either going to attack Karagdron, in which case there's not much I can do about that. But if I can take Blackcrag, then I can leave 1 army there, and I can chase them with this, and I'll keep these up here. In fact, Nicholas, why don't you go to Karazakarak? Because then we can cover the whole area. And hopefully catch the little fuckers as they travel through the underway. That would be good. Yeah, they're going to attack that. Good-sized garrison, but they're basic units. Basic units do not stand a fucking chance in everlasting hell against dwarves. And they're raiding. Okie dokie, interesting choice. That's not going to achieve much. Do need to start getting the stabby on these little fucks, though. I suspect having 2 witch hunters in an army rather than stabbing agents is probably not the best of ideas, and it's weak, disgraceful Estalians. They're not attacking the armies, they're just trying to steal my settlements. Filthy, usurious bastards.
The Empire. So be it.
Right. We shall wander hither.
Ready.
So, I take it the chances are still fuck all to nil? Yep, pretty much. Well, again, if they want to attack this, I'm actually fairly fine with that. I will keep trying this, though, because you never know, except when you do it once, he gains an absolutely ludicrous bonus. Oh well, nevertheless. I'd prefer to go kill him, but actually, if I send this army as well, plus the Prague garrison, that's probably enough to just chase him off, isn't it? Yep, it is. Go away. And that kills all of them. Oh, hello. Right, I didn't expect quite such an overwhelmingly positive thing, but I'll take it. I'll most definitively take it. I'd expected to maybe, drive them off, but killing all of them, that's a decent alternative.
Ever vigilant.
Filthy, dirty, whorish Estalians, why must you try and steal what is mine?
Sorry.
Yes, you should be.
Sigmar lightens my steps.
Standards of discipline, fucking worthless, but still. Money, no, don't really need it. It's fine.
Praise be to Sigmar.
Right, he's gonna keep dumpling around over there probably, so. And again, we'll just sit here ready for him in case he wants to pop on over.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
In fact,
Awaiting orders.
let's be out and about ready for him. Maybe we can intercept him. Granted, you don't really want to fight the dwarves in the underway because they're really dangerous in the underway. Ridiculously so, but for the amount of hellstone batteries I have, there you go, good boy. There's a decent chance I can simply just blast them into tiny, screaming Slytherins. Which does sound like a monstrously good time. Right, that's that dealt with. You are going to, of course, continue over there, except not by that route, because you'll starve to death in the desert, which is bad.
Who calls?
How are we doing over here? Are they starving yet? No, they're not. Then again, that's a hell of a lot better than I thought it would. Fuck it then. I do hate siege battles in this kind of game. I love fucking siege battles in Rome too, I really do. They're awesome. They feel epic and worthwhile. Here, they're just meh. Very meh. Remarkably meh. I still remember the promises like, oh no, we're gonna make siege battles more epic by making them tiny. And by removing virtually all the strategy by having you attack one fucking wall. I knew that was a bad idea, and surprisingly enough it turned out to be a bad idea. Odd how that seems to happen occasionally. Oh well. Oh well, I mean, the game itself turned out decent. I mean, right now, as I've said before on multiple occasions, right now I'd probably consider the game to be an inferior version of a fully modded, mind you, Rome 2, because Rome 2 fully modded is fucking good. It started out absolutely fucking abhorrent, but today, yeah, it's a pretty damn good game. Certainly, it managed to improve itself far better and more than the previous owner of the worst Total War game ever title, which of course being, I'd say probably Empire, and Napoleon comes a close second, but I forgave Napoleon for a lot of its troubles because it was Napoleon, and I like Napoleon. Napoleon was a funny guy, really was. I've recommended this earlier, but definitely reading some of Napoleon's biographies, really good shit. Really, really good shit. He lived a life more akin to a dramatic soap opera than a normal man. Really good. Alright, they have finally decided to take it, but a bit too late, I fear, because they're now cornered. And they're not going to have any time to rebuild a garrison over that, so... Not convinced by their plans to send one of their few armies that they have left up there, which essentially just traps it against, you know, the mountains. Granted, if they were just popping back and forth, they would be annoying to deal with, but they aren't popping back and forth, so not a problem. Now, I can still attack like this, can't I? Yes, I can.
We march. Here to serve.
Alright, is this fortified? No, not to any real degree, so you can go up there and you might as well just take it. Also, the fact that they decided to just not have city battles at all annoys me, because I actually found a lot of the city battles in Rome 2 to be quite interesting. The fact that you were essentially trying to, you still had a defensive position, but nowhere near as defensible as in a full city. I kind of like that. Granted, defensive battles in that game also quickly got boring. I mean, playing the Western Roman Empire, or hell, even just playing the Eastern Roman Empire in Attila is... it is a laborious fucking task. It really is. I mean, motherfucker, you stole that from me, you filthy little shit.
To strengthen the empire.
God damn it. Well, I guess I couldn't beat them to everywhere. That's... Can I... no. They're probably going to beat me to that too. Well, I'll place myself here, like cheeky-like. Maybe I can get it. Probably not, but maybe. Now, am I in range? Yeah, I'm nowhere fucking close, but next turn I will be, and I do have a fairly solid army here. Granted, this will be a one-on-one battle, which is less than ideal, because the dwarves are pretty good at one-on-one battles, but... well, this is a fairly elite army, or fairly good troops, so I'm not too worried. What I will do, I'm going to send... Helmet? No, Theon. I'll send Theon up here, just in case they pop down here. They might try to escape this way, in which case I can probably get them. And I'll keep Helmet and Blackcry to make sure that they can't go too far in any one direction. They might pop over here as well, actually. Let's move over here. Yeah, I think that's within range. We'll see. I do need to make sure to actually catch the little shits. Because they're probably going to try and run. That's what they do. They try to run. Because dwarves are bad people.
Sigmar compels us on.
No further armies down here, though. They might finally have run out of cash. Considering I can't see anything up here either. Yeah, they might finally just have run out of shit to throw at me. That is entirely possible. Did I build things here? Yeah, I built that. Why would I want to build that? No, we don't want that. We want this. Because alcohol makes everything better. Even if you're a dwarf, Norskin, or whatever being occupied by enemies. Hello, Thorgrim, you took command over the army, did you? Okay, that's going to make things a bit more interesting, but, have at ye. I'm probably going to have to open up a vote for a new, faction soon. I'll do one more faction, like I mentioned previously. I do one more, and then I'll play something completely different. Still not entirely sure how I'm going to have you vote for that, because it's like... Vote for a game. What game, kind sir? Something completely different. Right, that narrows things down, thank you. You know? Still. Right, well, they do actually have the artillery advantage on me now, for once. That's a fair bit of a rarity in this campaign, but it does occasionally happen, clearly. Right, half of you can go over there, the other half of you can go over there. Right. Well, I think we... Oh shit, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Alright, and that's why I don't do armies with no ranged units. Right, Bernhardt, you're gonna have your fucking job cut out for you. Well, no, that's not true. I can just... I can literally just stick the flappy horse on them, so it's not that bad. In fact, the flappy horse will be more than capable of taking care of them, so it's not actually that bad at all. Oh, right, shit. Take care of the gyro bomber, because it's probably more dangerous. Alright. You take care of those. That'll be fine. You can charge those, charge those, charge those. And over on this flank, there's just nothing but fucking ranged units, is there? Right, you're gonna have to chase the Iron Breakers. I know, they're fucking Iron Breakers. You can't do shit to them, but... I'm gonna have to keep them busy, somehow. It's not gonna be very fun for the guys I've sent to keep them busy, but, well, somebody's gotta do it. No, little fucks. You're not that fast. You're not catching cavalry, I'm afraid. Right. That gyrocopter is going to hurt quite a bit. That gyrocopter is going to hurt quite a bit. Buffy buff buff. Ow! Stonebreak. Oh, right, that's one of the new units. With infinite fucking ammo. Yeah, those needs to be tied up. That's a unit of 80 guys, each throwing a satchel charge. They are a remarkably fucking bullshit unit. Even by dwarf standards, they are pretty fucking silly. So I need to get in there. Alright, those have been chased off. You can go for the gyrocopters now. Actually, just kill that if you can. Right, there we are. Get in there. They will eventually beat the Helheim Gunners, but... Oh yeah, the Troll Hammers. I do need to deal with those too. There's so many things I need to deal with somehow. Right. Now, is this is single target now, is it? Yes, it is. Where is... Oh, there you are. Have some of that, bitch. Right, you can go over and deal with that now, because we've got those tied down. We will in a moment have these tied down. They're actually kind of fighting them. Damn, that's impressive from the Greatswords. I'd kind of expected they would just have their asses handed to them, but no, they're actually doing pretty well. It's kind of sad when I expect the elite units of a faction to get their asses pounded into the dust by the dwarves, but, well... I mean, you've seen the campaign, wouldn't you? Dwarfies. You are angry little creatures. You are very angry little creatures. Are you still... Yes, you are. Okay, just Actually, disengage. I need you to shoot those things, because Flappy Horse is busy, unfortunately. Oh, you are not fighting anything. Get in there. Help out. The enemy lord is wounded. Ooh. Handy. Nice. Kill, kill. Have you disengaged? No, no you have not. Can you disengage? Right, let's try popping that. See if we can get out of that. Right. Chase those down just in case they turn on us again. I'm not particularly fond of flame cannons. They're kind of dangerous. There we are. Now, Flappy Horse. Go play with those. I should be able to keep these busy with the cavalry now, and indeed, yes I can. Right, much better. And they have indeed been routed. How absolutely lovely. Right, over here you go. Actually, you can get in there as well. Come on, off you go. Still plenty of dwarves for you to play with. Chase those down, because I bet my ass they're gonna... Nope, actually, kill those, kill those. Flappy Horse. You were supposed to go for those. Go, Flappy Horse. Good, Flappy Horse. Right, well, I have noticed that Bernhardt and Witch Hunters are not particularly good at dealing with gyrocopters, but I mean, he's done damage, so I mean he's not terrible. Not terrible indeed. Pop all of the things. There we are. If I'm lucky, that'll finish off the gyros. Nope, I missed. Yeah. Oh well. There's not that many more of them. I mean, these will break eventually. You'd think. Probably. I mean, there's not that many of them left. Now, Flappy Horse, chase down and murder the nasty, nasty helicopter. Is the helicopter faster? Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm... No, I think I'm faster. I think I'm just a tiny bit faster. I don't know why Flappy Horse moves its legs, by the way. I mean, you're flying. You don't need to walk. I guess it's just a very stupid animal. Or lazy animation. I'm not sure which one to blame here. Stupid animal or lazy animators. They just went like, oh, well, we have to make a new flying horse posture. And they just like, nah, that's fine. Just keep it like that. I'm sure Pegasuses flap their legs when they fly for some reason. I'm not actually going to catch the little fuck, am I? Well, there's probably not enough of them left to maintain a unit, so it's probably fine. You chase those. I would rather them not live to annoy me further, if at all possible. Right, have you broken yet? I hope you have. No, you haven't. Right, you should probably get the fuck out of there then. Because you don't have that much in the way of hit points. You, however, have a healing potion, so you can continue doing your thing. Anything else? Ah. I fucking knew those little shits would fucking rally. I fucking knew it. Anything else? No, those are running away. Shouldn't have come back here. Yep, the battle might be over, but don't think you're fucking saved, little shits. Vengeance! You little fuck should be quite familiar with the term. There you go. I introduce you henceforth to several hundred kilograms of angry horse cock. Long may you enjoy their company. There we go. Much better. Murder them all. You know, if I was going to play the dwarves, I expect I'd have to put some some limitations on myself. I'd probably only play with thematic armies, I guess. Trying to avoid something too effective, basically. Well, possible. The vampire counts are somewhat the same. The vampire counts are very powerful, but they're also in a far more exposed position, and once the vampire counts start crumbling, they crumble very quickly, whereas the dwarves just kind of go like, well, we're not going to break, so what you gonna do? Well, I guess I have to chase down and kill every last fucking one of you then. Alright, Matinus, can you reach Krakadrak? You can. Fuck it, just go for it. Yes. That was a little bit risky, but that is the end of the dwarfish threat to the north. Right, beautiful. Absolutely delightful. Now we do still have a few minor quarrels left with the dwarves to the south. But it shouldn't be anything overly problematic. Let's see, are they sieging Carrot Peaks? They are not. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky deaky. Nope.
As you say, sir.
Right. Cattle. Why the fuck not? I mean, this doesn't strike me as normal cattle grazing area, but I'll take it. Is that a... It's a skull. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? To be fair, Warhammer has always had a fetish for skulls, so finding one just kind of hanging around in the mountainside is not actually that strange. It actually has a logical explanation also. Well, logical. It has a warp explanation, which, granted, doesn't really mean logical explanation, but is this all fucking shitty territory? No, not all of it.
To unite the provinces.
Except the area I just stepped in is... Can I...
As is my right by Sigmar's
Yeah, I'm not getting out of it either. Well, that's annoying. So, you see, back in the very early days of Warhammer, when the gates, the Chaos Gates, to the north and to the south collapsed due to the old ones, I don't know, not changing their batteries frequently or something. When they collapsed, they essentially flooded the world with chaos. And chaos has an even greater fetish for skulls than pretty much any other being alive, so this meant that the land itself was filled with skulls, because, of course. What else would you expect it to be filled with? It makes sense in a twisted, horrifyingly odd way. Ah, right. All nice and empty. I'll probably do... I'll do one last episode. One more episode of this, just finishing up the cleaning details, and then I'll move on to something else, but... One more. Should I spare Kislev? I probably should spare Kislev. I don't mind Kislev. I think Kislev are good people. Do they like me? Let's have it, Kislev. Really? Fucking really?
She always gets what she wants.
Fucking really? Well, I mean, I mistreated you a bit, I know, but... I might just leave them up there. I mean, they're no fucking threat to me. Leave the Russians to be Russians in the cold, dark north. I did technically kind of a little bit betray them first, so... Oh, hello. Oh, never mind. No. This place is mine. Fuck you. We'll do peace afterwards, but no, I will have the golden penis monolith, so no. We'll do that next episode. Until then, I've been Arch. Thank you very much for watching, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day.